will understand what causes financial stress at the times of uncertainty. There are many personal financial concerns that arise at this time of uncertainty. Welcome to the Financial Learnings with me, CA Ruchi Maheshwari. Uncertainty, as the word suggests, means something that we were not aware of. We were not sure that this is going to happen or this is something that is going to come over. Yes, and these kind of uncertainties definitely shake our financial situations. In the surveys that have happened and also the interactions that I've had with many people, and I'm sure you also will resonate to a couple of these concerns that have come up during the situation. We all understand these situations because of 2020 as the pandemic year, but it also teaches us that these uncertainties can happen at any point in time. So, do we know what these concerns are? Do we know what causes financial stress? And do we have the answers to them? Do we know what to do at these times? Let me talk about the 4 important aspects that are major concerns at the time of uncertainty. The first and the biggest impact at the time of uncertainty, and especially the economic uncertainty, ends up into either having low income, which is reduced income because of salary cuts, or loss of income because of loss of jobs, or maybe businesses shut down. That is one of the biggest concerns. If I don't have income, how do I live my life? How do I support my family? So, this teaches us that we all need to definitely have some kind of contingency fund or an emergency fund. And that emergency fund needs to take care of at least our 3 to 6 months of normal basic necessities. So think whether you have that or start building that up. The second important thing that needs to be taken care at the time of uncertainty is to understand, do you have the right insurance? Do you have the right amount of insurance? Do you have the right people covered within your insurance? This is not only for the situation that we are in, which is the coronavirus pandemic, and we need to have the right medical insurance, but also for insurance if something happens to the people who are the bread earners. It also makes us think whether all people in our family have the right cover. So, think about your insurances and relook at them. The third important factor at the time of uncertainty is also to look at your expenditures. When we are in an uncertain time, our expenditure patterns change. They don't remain as is. Maybe in the initial days or maybe earlier times, you, in a good situation, you would have different needs or different expenditures. But in any uncertain situations, your expenditure pattern will change. So please look at where your spends were going and how you need to shift them as soon as possible. So you take care that your expenditures are well managed. Because sometimes we have some fixed payments going out from our credit cards and we need to look at them whether they really need to be done or we can stop them at the moment. The last and the most important one, as I always say, because I never put things in an order, but definitely last doesn't mean that it's the least important, is also to understand that are we getting into some kind of a debt trap because of the financial crisis we may be in. Yes, because you're in a financial stress, you may end up taking more loans. When you need money, you're under a financial stress, it's easy to think about getting a loan. But we need to first understand that, do I really need a loan? What is the kind of interest that I'm going to pay for that loan? Should I really look back at my savings and my investments and see whether it's better to liquidate them before getting into a debt trap? It could be that you would have some fixed deposits or some fixed investments. If you would have fixed deposits, which if you liquidated, you would get money at a much better rate as compared to getting a new loan which may be at a much higher rate. So understand and leverage your interest that you are getting. So please don't get into a debt trap. I hope you understand these concerns and try and help manage these concerns for yourself or your friends and family. Actually started these financial learning series to help you manage your finances, learn from mistakes, and also be able to not only help and teach others but spread the positivity around the financial aspect. I'm sure these programs are really insightful and you would love watching them. If you are not a subscriber to our channel, please do subscribe us and send in your comments for any new ideas that you may have. Keep watching Radio Dwarka and stay connected.